I wanted to hold off on this video because I got love for Obama. If there's a possibility that he lied about his upbringing, then that's something we gotta talk about. The fact that his actual name is Barry Soetoro, adopted the name from his adoptive dad Lolo Soetoro. You can see Barack over there, who ran death squads for the Indonesian army, also had connections in the White House. George Herbert Walker Bush and George W. Bush. The question still remains, did connections that Lolo Soetoro have in the White House play a major role in Barack's presidency? Interview Judge Joe Brown talks about it. I'm not saying everything that he says is completely true, but it does make a little bit of sense, so hear him out.
And the last one, number 44, and the one before that, 43, Bush and Obama. Well, there are pictures of Bush with his arm around 8-year-old Barack Obama because his stepdaddy, adopted daddy, Lolo Soetoro, had done a lifetime worth of business with the Bushes. Wow. Uncle George Herbert Walker, after whom George Herbert Walker Bush, Bush 1 president, was named, founded Halliburton in 1946 in Oklahoma. And Lolo Soetoro had been international executive vice president for Standard Oil.
The talk of him being a CIA asset.
Well, yeah, see, he ran the death squads for the Indonesian army. On his own call, anyone could be assassinated. So when George Herbert Walker Bush became head of the CIA under the Ford administration, he just got with his old buddy in the oil business, Lolo Soetoro, and pulled off the hits. And Lolo Soetoro adopted Barack Obama. The name was changed to Barry Soetoro. Mm-hmm. Now, when he went to high school in Hawaii, I know about that high school. I almost sent my oldest son to it. I could afford it, but I didn't think he deserved it. 20 years ago, the tuition was $95,000 a year, not including room and board. When Obama went there, I've talked to two of his classmates. They independently state that the tuition, not including room and board, was $45,000. Business Insider reports his income for 2017 at over $200 million net. That's after taxes, deductions, write-offs. Mm-hmm. For this last year, 2018, they've reported it as $570 plus million. And that's after all deductions, tax, right? Trump doesn't make that net. I mean, even some of the richest people in America don't make that. Why? Because when his stepdaddy died, he was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And he left everything in a trust fund operated out of Indonesia, so the American government can't touch it. That makes Barack Obama 1/3 beneficiary for the assets of one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth.